Okay. So we were talking about warehouse structure. Okay, so in continuation to that, we will set up the warehouse structure today. But before that, let's quickly cover a few of the theoretical areas on warehouse structure. Staging area is the next one. Okay, this picture I will come back later when we do the exercise. Means when I create the storage bins and do the bin sorting, that time I will explain this one. So then it will be more clear. Staging area. So we have staging areas in the warehouse, right? So we use staging areas for goods receiving and goods issue. Okay, what is staging area? Staging area is for interim storage of goods in the warehouse. Okay, and these staging areas are very next to the doors. Okay, there are doors that are connected or assigned to the staging areas. Staging areas are inside the warehouse where you have doors where truck comes and docked at the door for loading or unloading. So the materials which are picked from the bins for outbound deliveries are staged into goods issue staging area, and the material which are unloaded for the inbound deliveries, they are unloaded and received in the goods received staging area. Okay, so there are staging areas with a role type D, that is a staging area group. That role says staging area group. Just like in this picture you will see here, we have a warehouse. Overall in this warehouse we have different staging area groups. Staging area group 1, staging area group 2. Within each group then there are sections, and within each section there are bins, staging bays. So the staging bays are the storage bin within a staging area which is a section, and within a storage type which is a group. So a storage type, storage section, storage bin, storage type, storage section, storage bin. And then there are doors that are assigned to these staging areas. So whenever truck comes and when the truck is docked to the door, staging area is automatically determined. That is one way. Other way is when a truck is scheduled to come on a specific date and a time, through the dock appointment scheduling, there is an appointment created for a particular door and a transportation unit. So when that truck comes, system automatically assigns and determine all these things. That okay, this truck on this date should go to this door, and for this door this staging area to be determined. And why there are several staging areas depends on different type of materials that we handle and deal with. For example, if you have means if you have small courier services, okay, for that you do not need a big staging area. You need one small window where you can pass the couriers. And if you have some big materials to handle, for example you have heavy equipments or some machines and all that, so for that you need a big crane to lift those materials and load it into the trucks. So that means a specific staging area is needed for that kind of forklift and crane movement, which can load those materials into the trucks, crane or a special forklift. And on other side there are some small materials and packed in small boxes, and these are not heavy. Small forklift is enough for that, or even people can manually with hands they can load into the trucks. So there are different staging areas based on different type of materials. So with the help of material and based on some parameters maintained, you can determine a specific staging area in the warehouse. Any question about staging area? Okay. So staging area also is a storage type. Then we have work center, that also is a storage type, and there are different type of work centers. The common one is work center with role E, pick point is B, and ID and pick point is C. Okay, so the work center is a physical unit in the warehouse in which warehouse activities such as packing, distribution, or weighings are performed. Labeling, kitting, okay, all these are example of work center activities, and these activities are performed in work center areas in the warehouse, which is defined by a specific role type assigned to a storage type, means which is defined by a specific role assigned to the storage type. Okay, so the creation of work center require customizing and master data setting in EWM beyond the creation of storage type that represent work center. Okay, so we will see this when we create new work centers. That time we will see the setup of the work center. But yes, just to understand the explanation and definition of work center, it is a physical unit in the warehouse, okay, where different activities are performed like packing, distribution, weighing, oiling, kitting, assembling, disassembling, etc. Okay, and then there is a specific role for that storage type for work center. So this is just a picture of a work center which is for packing 8030, and a section is out B. There will be, like, there are different sections, different bins for different kind of packing, right? There can be specific work centers for one specific type of packing, and there are other type of packing and material handling. For that there is a specific other storage bin within that work center. Work center is used for packing, deconsolidation, counting, quality inspection, and I will also add in this list as value added services, which is generally packing covers that value added services also, but I want to highlight that yes, value added services also are performed in work centers. See here, for deconsolidation, we receive different kind of materials packed into one box from our suppliers, and then we receive those materials, means we receive that handling unit or a box where different type of materials are packed. We receive that, bring it to the deconsolidation work center, and then we deconsolidate those materials, means it has to be deconsolidated. These kind of materials will be packed into a separate HU. This round cylinder type materials will be packed into separate one, and these square boxes will be packed into a separate one. So this is called deconsolidation in EWM. Okay. So see here, we have all these are now deconsolidated. This is going into a different bin, this is a different bin, this is a different bin, and then from here all these will be put away into the bin. It's like breaking off the box when you receive from the supplier. If you order a TV, means LCD or LED TV plus a laptop or a computer display, vendor must have, or vendor might send both of these things together packed in one box, and he will send it to you because you are only they will try to put it things together when it is going to same customer, right? So then it will come to you within the same box, but you store in your warehouse both of these items separately. So that means you have to break that box and repack the laptop or LCD and computer display separately into separate boxes, and that process in EWM is called as deconsolidation. Consolidation is packing, deconsolidation is, it's like repacking, breaking that into separate HUs. Okay. Can you guys see my screen now? SAP screen I'm sharing.
Yeah, we could see.
Okay, so first quickly I want you guys and does all of you have access to the same system which I'm using for the training? If you guys have access to this system, then I would like you to note down these things which you can see on my screen. Okay, because this warehouse number, plant, storage location, shipping point and all that, I have done this setup. I will start from the storage type creation within this warehouse, and by the time we are already halfway in the training, then I will show you how this setup is done. Okay, because some of you are already familiar how enterprise structure elements are created. Some of you might not be aware. Okay, but first I want to bring all of you at that same speed and pace where all of you understand that yes, we know now we can do it. So once I am comfortable that yes, now you guys are ready and you can have your own warehouse, then I will explain in detail how this setup is done, and then you can create, and when you need help, I will be able to help you also. Then you can create your individual warehouses for all of you, and you start configuring all these things for your own warehouse. Okay, so first question is that do you guys have access to SAP S/4HANA embedded EWM system?
No, up till now, no.
Okay, so if you don't have, then yeah, you need to get the access, because otherwise if I continue with the exercise with the practicals and then you are not having access to the system, doesn't matter this system or other system that you guys figure out with Suresh, but you need to practice. Without practice it will be difficult. Let me put these things in the chat. Where is our chat? Okay, yeah. So these are the things, if you get into the system, this is the data that generally you will use. You will use company code, plant, storage location when creating a purchase order. Okay, then you will use this shipping point, sales organization, distribution channel division when creating a sales order. Okay, you will use purchasing organization when creating purchase order. Okay, then you will need one material as a reference just for initial testing, and then you will create new materials for each of your different scenarios. So use these things for your reference. And now what I am going to do today in the configurations to set up our warehouse structure, warehouse is ready, but the warehouse structure is not yet ready. So I have just kept to this point ready, and from here onwards we will start now from scratch. And if you don't have access and you planning to have it or get it after maybe 4 or 5 more days or maybe over the weekend, then you will already be too behind. So it's up to you. I just recommend you that you should have access by today or tomorrow to do the exercise what I'm going to show it to you. Okay, let me share my okay. So I'm going to SPRO. Okay, in SPRO, let me go again, /n SPRO. In SPRO, I will find a node for EWM, SCM Extended Warehouse Management. Within Extended Warehouse Management, I will go to EWM and Master Data. This is all part of Master Data. And the very first thing we need to do is define storage type. Okay, I'll find my warehouse. Okay, and a standard storage type is 0020. I will copy from this and create new storage types. Copy from 0020, and let's say I will name it as 002x rack storage type 002x in ASP1 warehouse. Okay, I'm not changing anything else. I'm just leaving all the control setting for this storage type same. I just copied it, changed the name so that everything we need to create and configure and do the mapping. Okay, for me it's easy. I can show you end-to-end scenarios just with using standard storage types like 0020, 0030, 0010. But with those we will miss a lot of configurations and mapping. So that's why I'm creating from the scratch, and we will face errors, and then with the help of errors you will understand that okay, so this is the connection and this is what missing, and then this is how we need to fix it. So you will understand the whole things, how everything is connected. Okay, I created this. Let me create one more, copy, and it is 002y. I have created these two storage types, 002x and 002y. Okay, name you can give anything. So the storage types are created. Then I will create storage sections. New entries, warehouse number ASP1, storage type 002x, 002y, storage section, let's say 0001 and 0001. We'll just keep one section in both, one section each. Total section. You guys let me know whenever you have a doubt. You have to speak, otherwise I will continue. Okay, I created new storage types, and then I created one section in each of those storage types. I can have multiple storage sections also.
Here, Ramesh. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. We can hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Thanks. In the storage type, while creating storage, there are so many control parameters over there. Like are we going
Yes.
to discuss it further or?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Yes. We will discuss that. We will discuss that. We will discuss later. First, right now the agenda and the topic is how to create. Okay, then as we move on with each topic, there are controls we will discuss, come back every time.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, more detailed we will discuss this when we have our put away strategy topic. Put away strategies and stock removal strategies and rules as a topic. That time we will open and spend full time on the control parameter of the storage types.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, then we have created storage types, storage sections. Now I will go to storage bins here. Okay, here I will go to define storage bin structure. Okay, and here you will see what is my ASP1. Let's say 0020. Yeah. Okay, I'm just copying from one standard structure of a standard storage type. My storage type entries are not here. Okay, so I will create the entries for the structure of my storage type. Okay, so I have selected which is more closest or more closer to what I am trying to create, right? Because if I copy it from 0020 storage type, then I will also try to select the structure of 0020 and copy. See here ASP1, and my start value will be 002x, and my end value will be also 002x 11010e, so it will create 250 bins. Okay, so the start value of the bin will be 002x11a, then it will be 11b, 11c, d, e, till e it will go here, then increment will start here, then 2A, 2B, 2C, it will go till 10, then 10. So it is like how many bins? 10, 10 plus 5. 500 bins, right? It will create 500 bins, which is too much. We don't need 500 bins. It will. I will change one of these as 5, 0, 5. 10 into 5, 50 into 5, 250. Okay. Yeah. So you guys are following me, right? This is aisle, this is stack, this is level. Aisle, stack, level is the structure of the bin and starts with storage type. So I know that in this storage type, aisle number 1, stack number 1, and the level is A. That is where the bin physically located. Okay. And then I'm coming down here. Storage type, it is 002X. Okay, so now I will copy this and I will change from 2X to 2Y. I'm just changing X to Y, and here my storage type also is 2Y. So now I have created two bin structures for my two different storage types, which will help me to create 250 bins in one go. Okay, so this structure will help me to create 250 bins in one click. That is where I will use, and system will automatically give me the bin numbers according to this start value, end value, and with the help of these increments. And these will be for these storage types 2X, 2Y, 2Z, whatever I have created. Okay, it's clear. Okay. Now bin, let's first create these storage bins, or first we should section structure activity. Yeah, first let's create the activity areas. Okay, so then go to, we are still in master data only, and activity areas. I'm moving to activity area part. Here define activity area. I will create new activity areas for my new storage types. Create 002X, but I will say it is as AA, activity area 2X, activity area for storage type 002X. Naming convention is very important, guys, for you to understand. Okay, and that's why I'm trying to give these names, or the naming convention I'm trying to use, so it is easy to identify and easy to understand. Okay, so I created activity area AA2X, and now I will create AA2Y. AA stands for activity area, 2X, 2Y for my two different storage types. Okay, it is just a name I have created. Now define storage bins to activity area. Here what I will do is activity area, that entry will not be here because new entries, warehouse number ASP1, activity area is AA2X, and storage type is 002X. Okay, save it, and after saving, click on this button, pull deconsolidation group. When I click on this, it will bring one number here. What this number is, when I was explaining you about deconsolidation, okay? So this number has relevance for system to decide and determine if two different products packed into one handling unit coming from supplier should be deconsolidated or not. That relevance is decided based on this number. Okay, I will explain in detail later. But this number has to be maintained for each of your main physical storage types, and it has to be unique. It will be unique. Okay, so I saved this. Then I will create one more entry, ASP1, and it's AA2Y. This is 002Y. Okay, you guys have to understand the mapping how I am doing. So here earlier it was 0 and now it is 1 number. So the two different deconsolidation group number for two different storage types. I will show you when we do the deconsolidation topic in our process oriented storage control. That time we will come back to this number again. See, right now we are just setting up. When we run exercise on different scenarios, different processes, that time we will come back to each of these controls again. Because right now, if at one screen there are hundreds or 50 fields, if I start explaining about those 50 fields, that this field will be used here, there, you will lose it. You will not be able to remember. But right now the purpose is just to show you how it is created. Where it is used, that will come topic by topic. Yes, somebody was about to say something.
Yeah, Ramesh here. So this consolidation and deconsolidation, it should be product relevant, right? How it is activity, how it is how it is linked, controlled by activity
Okay.
area.
Yes. Okay, good question. I like the question. So you are really thinking deep, which is good. Okay, so yes, I said it is based on the products. Okay, so for our products, we will have strategies, put away strategy. Okay, put away strategies will be based on the products. For example, if you have lightweight items, they will go to one specific area. If you have heavyweight items, they will go to a different area. Then other thing is like if you have loose items, a separate area. If you have packed item, a separate area. So the strategies are based on the product. Let's say in case of the seasonal demand changing, material should go to fast moving area. If demand season is changed, material should go to slow moving area. So it is based on material. What you are saying is right. So the strategies are based on the material. Or the other thing is also the deconsolidation also is based on the materials. But when you are receiving two different materials packed into one pallet or a box from supplier, right, that time when system is, when you are creating warehouse task for those materials, system will try to create put away warehouse task, and those put away warehouse task will be into two different bin of two different activity areas. And when there are two different bins of two different activity areas and storage types, that time system will try to find and compare this, whether the consolidation group for those two different bins is same or different. Bins will be part of this activity area, right? Earlier we said that activity area is a logical grouping of storage bins. So a bin is part of a activity area which we will assign later on. We are on in the process of doing that only. Okay, so when you have different bins of different activity areas, that means they are having different consolidation group, means they cannot be put, the material cannot be put away together. That means they needs to be deconsolidated. So the material and your put away strategy both help you to figure out the relevance of deconsolidation. Clear?
Yeah, might be, I think I might, for further conversations, I'll get clarity. I have though some doubt, but yeah, let's continue.
Yes. Okay. Okay, just I'm going step by step. Okay, then define sort sequence for activity area. See, this is what define sort sequence for activity area. And now I will show you this picture. This one. Okay, so let's say this is one activity area. For this activity area, how the bin should be sorted. Okay, how the bin should be sequenced. This is what now I'm going to configure. Based on that, result system will tell us that okay, this bin is number 1, this bin is number 2. Bin number is something else, it's some different. Bin number is 002x 0101-a 0101-b. Those are the bin numbers. But to those bin numbers, how the sequencing should happen for a particular activity in a particular activity area, that is what we are going to set up now. Based on this, it will happen. Zero zero 20 put away. Okay, which one do we use more relevant to us? Let's take this one example. Activity area. Our activity area is AA to X. Activity, let's first go with put away, which is PTWY. Come on, PTWY. Sequence is 1. And our storage type for that is 22x. Okay, and sort sequence is, let's say, level, which one we should take? Bin subdivision, level, stack. No, subdivision, stack, and level. That way it is fine. Or we keep stack, level, and bin subdivision. That's how our bins are structured. Okay, so other fields we will discuss later in detail. Okay, right now just try to stick to bare minimum what is required to set up, and then based on scenarios and processes that we will set up, we will explore more in detail. So right now I just created one activity for this activity area of this storage type, this activity area, that we are saying that we will perform put away activity. Now I will say that we will also perform pick now, and two more activities. One is, let's say, INTL for internal, and other is REPL, replenishment. Okay, then what else is left? Internal INVE, then STCH, posting changes, STCH. Okay, yeah, so now these are the 4-5 activities that I have created. 1 second now. 002x, yeah, internal, inventory, picking, put away, replenishment, and posting changes. So these are different activities we will perform in this activity area, and this storage type is mapped to the activity area. So that means we will perform these activities. That's what we are telling to system here. Now I will copy this. I will do same thing for 002y storage type. activity area AA to Y, storage type 002Y, and I will leave everything remain same. 002 AA to Y, 002Y, AA to Y, 002Y. For all different activities, I'm doing it. This way it's easy to do. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time for you if you do one by one. Come on. Why? Why? Okay, so all these activities are also set up for activity area AA to Y and storage type 002Y. I'll save this. Now let's go to storage bin creation, very first thing. Okay, the storage bin creation in, I think, WM it is LS01, LS02, LS03. Same is in EWM also. The transaction code to create storage bin is LS01, LS02, LS03 to create change, something like that. But LS10 is used to create the multiple storage bins in one go, okay, based on the structure. So here we will use LS10, SCWM LS10, and find your entries which you have created. Warehouse number, page down, what? Table view, other view, I need to change this, ASP1. Within ASP1, I have created this. Let's say first go one by one. 002x structure. I'm based on this structure, I'm going to create bins now. Okay, see here, I set up this structure first, which will create 250 bins. Click on this detail, choose. Okay, bin will start from 002x11 A, B, C, D, E, then 2 A, B, C, D, 3 A, B, C, D, like this. It will go all the way 250 bins. Okay, and this will be part of this storage type. Now I click on create bins. System will tell me to generate 250. So system is going to create these bins, 250 bins, A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E. So from 1, 2, then 3, 4, it will keep changing. 10, after that 10, it is 2 here. So based on the sequence, based on the structure that, based on the structure that we have created, system is going to create these bins. Okay, so I will say, click on create. Do you wish to create bins? Yes, I wish to create bins. System has created 250 bins. Now I'll go one step back. I will unselect this and select the other record for 2Y storage type. Again, click on choose. Click on create bins. System will create 250 bins for other storage type. 250 bins created. Now we have 250 bins, 250 bins for each of our new storage types. Now, after bins are created, now I need to do the bin sorting. Okay, and that is in /n/scwm/sbst. Now here we will do the bin sorting. We can do one by one or we can do all together. Let's say now activity area AA to X activity area, and let's say I will execute all together. For all activities, it will do the system now knows that these are the bins of this particular activity area, and based on the sort sequence, now system is assigning sort sequence numbering to these bins. Okay, these are the bin numbers A, B, C, D, E, F, A 1 2 3 4 5. So now system has given this sequence. which I was explaining here in this picture, this sequence 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, why this sequence is required? Because when you do put away, you don't want the storage bins and these racks unorganized. You want them to fill first. Okay, first always fill this one. Once this is done, go to this one, left, right, keep filling one by one and then keep going forward. It's not like once somebody placed here, then somebody placed here in 21, somebody placed here in 30. That is unorganized. So start filling from the beginning. And the beginning is not because of the edge or the corner of the rack. Beginning is because of this sort sequence assigned by system for a particular activity. Okay. For example, let's say put away rule is next empty bin or addition to existing stock, and you are receiving first time a material, warehouse is let's say empty, you receiving first time the material should go to which bin, right? Next empty bin or addition to existing, next empty bin to which, right? So system needs to know first bin, which is my first bin, and system will not understand that based on this number, it will understand based on the sequence number, sort sequence number. That means for, where is put away? Let me show you put away. Yeah, that means for put away activity in this activity area, first bin should be proposed here which has sequence number 1, not because of this number. That's the concept behind it. Okay, so I will execute this. This is simulation and I will execute the bin sorting. Created successfully. Now I'll go back. Then I will choose other activity area 002Y for all of my activities. I will execute this bin sorting. Execute. So now our bins are ready. Our storage type is ready. Storage section is ready. Activity area is ready. All these things are ready. But something is still missing, which we will see once we face the error. Okay. So now let me know first if you guys have any question. Okay.
Bin creations are one-time activities, right, Arun?
Sorry?
Bin creations are one-time activities, right?
It generally it is one-time activity. It should be one-time activity, but on ad hoc basis later on, when 1 or 2 or 5, 10 bins are created later on, those are created manually. But initially, the bin creation is one-time activity.
Okay.
If your bins are structured and your bin numbering is organized, then it's a one-time activity. You can create it in one go. But if you want to have, let's say you have some old legacy system where your bin numbers are anything, it's at one place it says AA1 and other place it says ZY3. You cannot have that kind of numbering. So you have to first design or decide and come to conclusion that this is how we are going to number our bins, and then based on that discussion and alignment and agreement with the business, with client, then you agree that okay, this is the structure that we will use to create our bins. Then you will create your structure and then create the storage bins.
Okay.
But logically and in reality, yes, there should be a structure, and bin creation is one time activity, because there will be thousands of bins and it will take a lot of time for somebody to create manually one by one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Now what is my purchase order number? 6269 6269 slash NME 22N 6269. How come it says 6269? Okay, so I have this one material. Now let me go to first, before I do anything, let me show you the material master, product master in EWM. SCWM, MAT1 is the transaction code, MAT1 for material. And our material is EWM MAT 91. Okay, go to change. How come it says not created? I have created delivery for this. Let me quickly double check. PRDI ASP1. Let me see, because I just set up and created one delivery for reference. Okay, EWM MAT1 is there. That's okay. Click on create. And for this product, this is where these indicators are maintained. Put away control indicator, stock removal control indicator, which connect it with the strategies. Okay, so I will close this. I'm not maintaining any indicator. I have just created the warehouse view or EWM product master for this product. Okay, now 1000 quantity is ordered. Let's just increase the quantity 2000. 2000. And when you guys have access to the system, first try to execute using same purchase, means you using same data that I have given you. Then try to start creating your own material master, this vendor number, this, that, and all that. But first get familiar with the system. You have to, it will take time for you to get familiar with the system. Okay. Now I will create /NVL31N. I'm creating one inbound delivery for the same PO. And let's say 03. And let's say quantity is 50. Okay, stock placement for this plant, this storage location, 50 quantity. I will save this. Okay, and 3179 3179. This is the delivery for this warehouse. Everything is okay, this all looks fine. Then now system determines this storage warehouse process type here. Okay, some indicators, gr zone bin. Okay, we will explore that and learn that more in detail, but first now let's see. Okay, I will just post a goods receipt. Okay, then I will try to create warehouse task, create, and I will see what happens. Okay, now see, system is giving me error. It is saying that storage type search something, it is related to storage type search, means strategy is not set up, put away strategies are not defined. Why it is not defined? Because we just newly created things. From the structure point of view, everything is created and is ready, but it is not connected with this strategy. And what exactly is wrong? You can also, when you face some error, there is this button message log. You click on that message log and it will give you more detailed message where and what is wrong. Okay, if you go one by one, you will understand. Determine source data, this da, 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 da. Okay, till here everything is fine on the source side, and I'm getting error on destination data. Destination data is means system is not able to determine or find or search the storage bin, means strategy is missing or something wrong with my strategy. That is what this means. So what I will do is I will go to SPRO quickly. Okay, I will just fix the issue. Okay, but strategy we have inbound process as our next topic. That time I will explain more in detail about this strategy. Okay, so now goods receipt process, strategies, define storage type search, and define storage type search sequence for put away, and let's say warehouse number, not this, copy ASP1 warehouse storage type search sequence. Okay, it is SS2X. SS for storage type search sequence, 2X for my storage type. Put away in storage type search sequence to put away in storage type 002X. Naming convention, guys, naming convention, very important to understand and get clarity on how things are linked and connected with each other. Okay, then SS2Y, SSTX for put away into 2Y. I created two storage type search sequence. Now I will assign storage type to this search sequence. New entry, warehouse number ASP1. Storage type search sequence SS2X. It is to be assigned to 002X storage type. Okay, one more entry, ASP1. Storage type search sequence is SS2Y, and it is to be assigned 002Y. Naming convention, very important. Now I'll go back one more step. Other fields, this staging area group, storage type group, and evaluation warehouse item. These fields I will explain later when we go to strategy topic. Define put away control indicator. New entry, ASP1, and put away control indicator. Put away PA, or let's say put away indicator 2X. PACI, put away control indicator for storage type 002X. Naming convention again, and storage type search sequence SS2X. X with X, okay, everything. SS for storage type, PI for put away indicator. So you have to understand these things. You will, but you have to practice like this to make it very easy and with clarity, so that yes, you will have somebody listening to you should understand, yes, this guy really know what he's doing. Okay, put away control indicator PI to Y, and it's PACI, put away control indicator for S type, storage type 002Y, and search sequence is SS2Y. Y with YY. This is done. Then one more step. Then we are done with this setup. Specify storage type search sequence for put away. Here I'll find entry for my warehouse, whatever standard entries are there. Okay, now ASP, where is this one? Copy, put away control, cold, put away control indicator is PI 2X, and process type is 1010. Let me show you process type. Close. Our process type is getting determined is 1010 in our warehouse. Data will be lost. Do you want to save? No. See here at line item level, warehouse process type is determined 1010. So my process type is 1010. My put away control indicator is PI2X. Okay. And my search sequence is SS2X. Again, mapping with naming conventions, lot easy to understand. Then same again, copy and PI2Y, SS2Y. Save it. Now, what do they say here with the combination check? Put away strategy, process type. Okay, this is fine. Now we have created a storage type search sequence with SS2X to Y. Then storage types are assigned to storage type search sequence. SS2X is connected with 002X, SS2Y is connected with 002Y. Then we created two different put away control indicator, PI2X and PI2Y, and then connected all these indicators and values which we have defined here along with a warehouse process type. That's what we have done. Now, if I go to product master, in this product master, again I go to change warehouse data and I go to put away control indicator. See here now, by maintaining this indicator in my product master, I can tell to system that please find a bin in this storage type. With the help of this indicator PI2X, system will be able to connect the strategy with 002X storage type. I will save it. And for my delivery now, if I try to create warehouse task, okay, we are about to do, means we are about to get it done. So now I'll just click on create button just to see if I face any more error. See now it's green, and see here if I scroll down, see system is finding my first bin according to the sort sequence. Sort sequence number 1 was assigned to this bin number for put away activity. That's why it is proposing this bin. So this is put away strategy working along with our new master data setup of the warehouse structure. Now if you click on the log will give you exact details what is happening in background, what system is trying to do. Okay, so when it's green, everything is okay. Then click on create and save. And then you can go and confirm your warehouse order, warehouse task, warehouse order. Okay, so now the material is placed into the new storage type, new storage bin, new activity area with the help of new strategy, and that is what we have done today. Any question? There is a sequence to do all these steps.
Yeah, and it seems a little complicated. I think we have to go through the video once again because the concepts are a little bit vague actually. So I think we
Yeah.
have to go to the video. Then we'll know each and everything.
Yes. If you have any doubt, let me know, then we can discuss tomorrow, or you can call me later during the day.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, but yeah, so this, I think this is already too much. So let's stop the session here today. Then we will start with inbound process tomorrow. Okay, means we will start detailed inbound process along with our strategies. Okay. Okay, everyone, then you guys have a good night, and then we will speak tomorrow. And please get system access. You have to get system access. Without system access, you will be behind and then it will be challenging. Okay, because from here I want you to do not miss anything, neither the session nor the exercise. So you have to start and keep the pace continue along with me. Everything that we do, you have to find time during the day and do this exercise, and then be ready with your questions, with your clarifications. And if you are behind 2 sessions, then you will be lost. So try to keep the pace up. You let me know, I can slow down, we can just, let's say, cover half topic and take care of the half the next day, but you have to do the hands-on exercise from now onwards. You create new storage types, means that you can do that tomorrow, but first thing you need to do is just run same exercise that as I have done. Create new purchase order, new inbound delivery, do put away. Okay, you will face error. If you use same material, you will not face error. That means then you create a new material, then create purchase order, inbound delivery, and then try to create put away warehouse task. When you create new material, you will face error. That means your strategy is not connected. That means you will assign indicator to the product. Once you assign indicator, your warehouse task will get created and you will be able to confirm put away. That means you will understand that, okay, product master connecting with the put away strategy with the help of put away control indicator. Put away control indicator is configured in the configurations when we are setting up our put away strategies. So if you are able to understand that much, then you are ready to go with your storage type configuration, storage sections, and all other stuff. Okay, so then see you guys tomorrow. Thanks everyone, and good night.
Yeah, Anup, if in case like in order to reach you, can I have your number, something?
Yeah, you guys can reach out to me. Suresh, so you can talk to Suresh, he can give you my number, no problem.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, or maybe we can create, maybe I think tomorrow itself, let's create a WhatsApp group where we can interact if any of us having any issue, because initially majority of you will face similar issues. So if I help one guy and we are in a group, so then that person can also tell that, oh, it was the issue, he has spoken to me and this is the issue or this is the fix.
Yeah, sure.
Okay guys, then everyone, bye, good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Thanks, bye.
Yeah, good night.